Hi everyone. This is the Ohio guys. I'm Zach.
I'm Mike, and you almost fell out of your chair there for a second.
I did. Chair. Woo! Okay.
This is our new formula. We're gonna try doing a game let's play channel thingy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The new formula. I like the new formula. So basically, what you guys have seen with our voice actor interviews is the
Newscaster version of
proper,
us.
professional, fake bullshit us.
The non-threatening us.
Yes. Well, that's all about to change because now you're gonna see the real us.
Basically, it's just gonna be a lot more swearing.
Yeah, we like to swear. Bitch, come, fuck. I don't know. Yeah, I lost track already.
Shout out to the guys who are inspirations for us for this, like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and the Gang Grumps and many others. Asman.
So I am not worthy.
We are not worthy.
So,
if you haven't checked their channels out already, where have you been for the last, 2 years? And you should go check them out.
yeah, well, I guess we could... I don't know, I'm not going to say it, so we have to do it.
Yeah, that.
Alright, so, basically, for our first video game, we're doing Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
We're also going to do this the Game Grumps style, where one person will play, or sometimes we'll both be playing. But it'll be Game Grumps style, where we do a lot of, stories and stuff. You know?
Well,
basically,
we like stories.
give you a... And it could be stories about cons, it could be stories about life.
Ooh, I like
It could be talking about, current events.
Current events, alright. 501 bars. Very delicious.
Send us money. No, I don't know. Hey, don't hit the wall scroll. That's not cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the wall.
Rosario is not happy now.
Yeah, no, stop. Alright, let's get started. So we're just going to do a nice core team deathmatch, guys. This has been, months since I picked up this game.
So what do we want to talk about, though? It's you're playing story mode, so what story mode are we doing?
Well, let's start at the beginning. Let's talk about the story how you and I met.
Convention-wise? Or
in general? In general.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't even remember.
Well, I remember it was back in the day, and the person who brought you is no longer with us.
Yes.
And I don't mean dead. I mean as in we had to boot him from the group
because he pissed
for
us off.
certain reasons.
He pissed us off royally. And for
He will
legal
be mentioned in conversations.
For legal reasons, he's gonna be known as Paul Bunyan.
No, I thought no, it was Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams, that's right.
We're gonna call him Grizzly.
Yes.
So anytime you hear Grizzly, it's that guy.
We won't mention his name because he will sue us.
We'll mention my cousin because we'll probably have him on the videos eventually. Jack. He's a character.
I died.
He'll be fun to add in.
He will be.
But anyway, Grizzly Adams. Yeah, it was Grizzly Adams who brought you around, right?
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure.
What it was is we were at in the town we're at right now.
We'll get copyrighted strike because we said Grizzly Adams.
We're gonna find out.
I doubt it though. Anyway, yeah.
Well, how isn't it? I don't know. But in the town we lived in, there was a store in our mall called Taz's Gaming, which they're no longer there, right?
Wait.
I thought they were.
I thought they're still there, aren't they?
I don't know. I haven't been to the mall in a long ass time.
No, remember they almost went off, but they're back in.
Alright, so let's think they're there, because honestly, we have no fucking clue.
Shout out to Taz's Gaming if you're still there. Tony, you're great.
John, you're great too.
John's gone.
Oh, well then.
John's gone. Been gone for a while.
Alright, well then, Tony,
you're great.
Yeah. Sorry, we haven't been to the mall in such a long time. We have no idea.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I think they're still there though.
Alright, so
This was a great first episode, by the way.
More really just this one.
People are just gonna be like, "Hey, click," and I'm done.
Alright, so basically, in this shop, it was a video game shop, card shop for Magic Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mostly Magic Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, with only 2 games. Every Wednesday night they held open Magic play, and Grizzly Adams was like, "Hey, you want to go to the store and check it out?" Or he played there regularly, and I never did. He brought me in, and you were there as well with your cousin,
Jack.
Yes, or Rudy is his nickname.
Rudy is his nickname, yeah. So if you have Jack or Rudy, that's usually what we're talking about.
And that was also the same day I got hooked into frickin' Magic. Thanks, Grizzly Adams, and the other guy.
I never really did. Thank God.
You played occasionally.
Yeah, but I didn't put any money into it because I found, a box of cards in a trunk of a car while searching for parts for another car. How lucky is that, right?
That's actually pretty lucky.
First generation Magic cards in the trunk of a car. HCXD. No, worth lots of money, actually.
Oh,
I made money off that deal, actually.
yeah, you did.
But anyway, yeah. We met there, and then you started hanging out and shit, and that was back in the good old days of, like, that was Halo 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was back before Halo 4 had come out.
Before the Call of Duty Halo had come out.
Yes.
Which is what Halo 4 is. Yeah, it's back when Halo 3, back when Halo was king.
Yeah, and the fact that I remember you hit year one. Hey, this guy can't be. You can't be pissed.
Show up the fake account I had.
Yes.
The Keyskate Udahara account.
The fact that we always. Oh, I was last.
That was negative like 3,000 points.
Well, because all we ever did is betray everyone.
Yeah. Level 50 has a 0 level account. People hated me. That's okay. Every time they called me an asshole, it was a compliment. But yeah, we met there, and then like you started going to the cons not too long after that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That first con. 5 guys, 1 room.
And no, it did not go the way you think it went. We'll tell that story some other time when I'm playing, and then you're not playing, so you can tell the story from your point of view. No, you know I stopped playing this after
Modern Warfare 3.
Was it Modern Warfare 3? Yeah, that's right. Cause I like that one was okay.
That was the one you liked.
It was all I like 2 better. 2 was better. Because 2 was the one where I ran the P90s.
Well, you ran the P90s in 3 as well.
Yeah, but they weren't as good. They kind of like nerfed them.
Yeah.
Which I've shot a P90 in real life, and yeah, I admit 2 was a little strong.
So that story, not exactly climactic. It's just how we met, and you and I have clicked ever since.
Yeah.
Because.
Oh yeah. By the way, there might be other people doing this eventually too, because it's not just gonna be us, and we may not even be in videos eventually.
Let's do it, one.
Because one of our guys from West Virginia, Jared Twombly, shout out to Jared. He's doing League of Legends stuff, so he might be doing some League of Legends videos. We called you out, Jared. You gotta do it now, brother.
Do it.
But brother.
I'm not gonna mention the names, then we won't get sued.
I know, right? Yeah.
Well, random.
26-inch pythons. 24, I don't remember. I don't care. Nuketown, they brought that back.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked Nuketown. Anyway,
it was a small ass map.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never liked it. It was always unless you were like running something that was like really, really effective, you were screwed. You know.
Yeah.
You should be dead left and right. Anyway, yeah. Fuck.
So we apologize for a lot of the ums and yes because this is our first video, so we're kind of.
We didn't really like plan this out a lot because we want you to see us, not the hey, we wrote a script and we're gonna follow it. You know, we're not fuck that. We're not doing that this time. Yeah. So like, what do you think we should talk about? Like, we could do like introduction stories for like each group person. Save yours until you're not playing, but like do like how each person got into the group. Yeah. And then like their first experience.
You and I's story is essentially the same when it comes to how we, because we're the ones who. I mean,
mine's way different. Get out there, get the win. Because mine includes people that aren't even around anymore.
Well, are we talking like just like the clique or the actual how guys?
No, like just into the con in general. Oh, like when they first joined up with us, you know. Yeah. I started in fucking, this started for me back in 2008.
Dude, I will honestly go out and say the fact that you and I, the reason it was actually hilarious that after I got brought around by Grizzly Adams, that me hanging around with you so much has just been purely was actually just chance.
Yeah, basically.
When I'm not playing, I'll tell the story. It's kind of funny because some people may say I'm at fault, some other people may say the other person's at fault. That's up for you to decide.
Who knows?
But
yeah, I started the cons and stuff back in 2008. God, that's a long time ago. And I was introduced to it by a guy by the name of Paul McCartney, actually.
Shout out to Paul.
Oh, shout out to Paul, but it's not the Paul you're thinking of.
No, his legitimate
name is Paul McCartney.
Yes,
straight out.
Not English.
No, he's not at all. But he was a buddy from my high school years, and I haven't talked to him in like 2-3 years. Super nice dude, though. Like really, really nice. But like, we were both in anime, and he was in anime, and then he was like, "Hey, do you know there's these things called anime conventions?" And I was like, "No, what is that?" And he's like, was this place people go and enjoy anime and and video games and what have you, and you can meet voice actors. We were both really we were both dub watchers, and I was like, "You mean like the English voice actors?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Cool." And my first convention was Travis Willingham, Aaron Dismuke, Caitlin Glass, and Vic Mignogna. Now, the one I really wanted to see at the time was Vic Mignogna. Yeah. Never mind. But I've learned a lot since then. Let's go with that. Anyway, so we went to the con, and we had a great time. And me and another guy who wants to remain unnamed.
We're talking about the guy on the couch.
We're gonna call him the He Who Sleeps.
The He Who Sleeps. I like that.
He Who Sleeps. He Who Sleeps.
Be advised.
Well, so we're gonna call him He Who Sleeps. He wants to remain unnamed for some frickin' reason. I don't know why. He still hangs around with us, but whatever. Doesn't do the cons anymore. Anyway, it was me and Paul and He Who Sleeps. And Paul never went to a con.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I think it was too much for him.
UAV.
That bounced off his head. That was awesome.
Think about what, actually. I don't know, whatever. I think it was too much for him because he's kind of like religious and stuff, and I think the skimpy outfits and stuff was kind of like more than he could handle, maybe, you know?
Shit, dude. When I first started, that was fucking all I did was looking at skimpy outfits.
But I think that's what it was.
Honey, I'm kidding. I swear.
So he never went again, you know? And, me and He Who Sleeps decided this is the thing we want to get into. So, we went to another con within a month. And the first one we went to was actually in our home state. And the next one we went to was in freaking D.C.
DC.
And it was our first time. And this was back in the heyday of, like, no smartphones.
Ooh, I remember.
No directions. No GPS. Paper directions and detours. We will have stories for you on that because we're older and it is terrible. And a lot of you are probably going, what the heck's a paper direction or a map? And it's like, trust me, you be glad you don't deal with it. But in less than a month we went to another con, and I'm over 100 now at this point, which is kind of scary actually, because I think to myself, wow, that's a lot of money. You know, but really, it's not the way we do it. But anyway, so yeah, that was my first time at a convention back in 2008, and then eventually it went into the whole, you know, we wanted to, you know, give back to the community. We couldn't figure out how to do it. We saw another group by the name of, and I'll say their name and I'll give them a free plug because I'm a nice guy. We saw another group by the name of Anime on Location, who's from Ohio. And shout out to Anime on Location. Check their stuff out, I guess. I mean, hey, you know, nice is nice, you know.
Yeah.
But and I saw them doing it, and I was like, hey,
I'm just gonna camp right now.
why don't we pick up some cameras and some microphones and do this, you know? And we decided, yeah, okay. And this is before you were involved at that point. This is before all the guys from the other states were involved.
Oh, yeah.
It was before Founders, which is like only maybe 2 or 3 of us left.
Should I mention all the failed projects?
Oh God, no! We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that in another video.
Yeah, I just want to throw in a side note here, everyone. This is not our first project.
Neither is the interviews. Oh my goodness, no!
I think this is like the video game.
The interviews was like the 7th.
Yeah, this is 8th.
Yeah, this is past 8.
Yes.
This is like 10.
I'll do one more and wrap this video.
But Anime Location. Yeah, thank you. Anime Location. Yeah. So I saw them doing it, and I was like, wait a minute, like, why don't we get some microphones and some cameras and a you know, camera stand and do this? You know, like, we have connections in the industry because we knew a lot of voice actors at that point in time, and you know, we went through a long cycle of first we were called the Wall Scroll guys.
That we were.
Then we were called the Chairback guys.
That we were. 7-13. Damn.
And then we were called the Ohio guys. Which, when we were trying to start our name, we had like stupid names. We were thinking of like 4 dudes in a camera, which we were like, that sounds like a porn company, so let's not do that. And then we were like, well, guys, why don't we just call ourselves the Ohio Guys since Greg Ayers is the one who gave us that name?
Shout out to Greg Ayers.
Shout out to Greg Ayers. You're awesome. Check out his animes.
Yes.
He's great. If you're at a con with Greg, go see him. He loves people, like everyone. Like, literally loves people and everyone. Just, he's a great guy.
Flipping amazing.
So go check him out. Oh yeah, and he's DJ. Yeah, check out his raves and shit. He's great.
I need a freaking object to this gun because this is getting.
But yeah, so we decided to keep that name, and surprisingly, people like it. Most of the time, although we do get questioned when other people are from other states, and they're like, "Why are you called the August?" Because the 4 founders are from August. Okay. But yeah, so we picked up the camera and we started doing it in December of 2012. Our first actual con with filming was Anime Crossroads in December of 12, and it was Monica Real. Shout out to Monica, you're amazing. You know, we love you.
We are not worthy.
And then Jeremy Lee or whatever the hell.
I
think it's Jeremy Lee. I don't know, but she's awesome too.
She is.
And they both knew us, and we were like, "Hey, you mind if we interview you?" And they both said yes, and then we didn't look back, you know.
So a huge thank you to you two for helping us get our start.
Yeah, and getting us, like, you know, without you guys and watching our interviews and stuff, we wouldn't be able to do this because conventions require you to have, like, so many views or so many subscribers or so many of this or so many years of experience or so many cons worked, and without you guys, we wouldn't have that. So thank you.
Thank you. We love you.
Which is why we're doing this now, so you can, like, kind of, you know, now you know. Thank you, you know.
Team Deathmatch.
So yeah, the last match.
Yeah.
Get out there and do your thing.
Get out there and do your thing.
We have a member we could talk about, but I don't know if he's still involved.
Maybe we should. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe wait.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Like,
get his approval.
Yeah. Like, his story's pretty funny though. I do like his story, which is why I want to talk about it.
Is it what I think it is?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, not the one you're thinking of. Not the newest one.
No, not that one.
Yeah. Well, we'll go to the next one then.
Oh.
Jared, right? What was your name?
Jared.
Jared.
It was Jared.
Yeah, it was Jared. Yeah, because Cranes was first in West Virginia. Yeah, Jared. Hi, Jared.
What's up, bud? Already gotta give him a shout out.
Yeah, but still. Hi, Jared. Jared Twombly from West Virginia. Soon, hopefully, North Carolina, apparently. Anyway, we met him through another member in the organization that we're not going to talk about right now because we don't know if he's still involved.
No, you're swinging at me.
But he brought us to our attention through Halo and
that's a fucking crowbar.
Call of Duty.
Is that a fucking crowbar?
Yes, that is a crowbar.
That is
an electronic crowbar, apparently.
Oh my god.
But we met Jared online, you know, through Halo and Call of Duty. And we found out he was in anime and stuff, and we talked about cons and stuff, and we were taking a 24-hour drive to Florida. For an amazing convention, by the way. Shit, what was it called? Miami, yes. Shout out to them, they were a great con. They still are, actually, I think they still do it. Yeah, they're still around. But anyway, we were driving 24 hours to Florida, both ways, and we were talking about how great the con was. We knew a couple of people that were going to be there, and we didn't know a couple of people that were going to be there, but we made a lot of friends there, you know, a lot of voice actor friends and stuff. And Jared was like, yo, are you guys going by this place in West Virginia? And we're like, it's only like 10 minutes out of our way. Why? He's like, yo, I want to go. And we're like, okay. But like, major props to Jared for having the balls that he has because he had never met us in person. Like, never. Yeah. Never. Only talked to us maybe 20 times, you know, online. And this dude was willing to get into a car with 4 male strangers in a van. That's how stories start that are no good, you know?
Oh, yeah.
In a van.
That's how horror movies start.
That's how America's Most Wanted starts. But yeah, it was in a van. And he rode with us to Florida. And it's just like, are you insane? Apparently, so whatever. So yeah, that was Jared's first con, and we hit it off with Jared immediately.
We did.
Like, this lovable fuck that always has a smile on his fucking face and makes everybody fucking laugh because he's just a lovable fuck.
That sounds so dirty.
That's what he is, a lovable fuck. But like, we were like, well, I guess this motherfucker's part of our group now. You know, which we were completely fine with. You know, we're like, hey, another guy to help us, you know, spread out the work and shit. You know, which he's one of the people that runs our Twitter and shit now.
Yes.
With the help of another member that we'll talk about in a future episode, because we can't talk about everybody in one episode because the episode would be like fucking, you know, 3 hours long or 2 hours long. I'm exaggerating. Fine.
We need to.
That's a control panel.
We need to talk. We need to get him on Snapchat.
This is supposed to be the future, but yet there's a fucking keyboard.
An infrared keyboard.
Yeah, but why? Well, this is the future. Shouldn't you just be able to talk at it? It works. My radio in my car does that. You know what I mean? I can tell my radio, hey, call this person, and it goes, okay. You know, and it calls the person.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Anyway, when you're teabagging the freaking console, and
yes, I am.
Teammates probably like, what the hell is he doing?
You know what? I have nothing to live for anymore.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, it was a mannequin or something, or he's got no head. Yeah. It was a sex doll.
Grenade.
No. What were the Call of Duties did that where they said Grenada?
It was 4.
Wasn't it the Russians that said that? They're like Grenada!
Just
he knifed you.
No, they don't. They took away the knife.
What?
At least I think it's on a live now. Now it's.
Why would you take away the knife?
And I was like, Halo. Now I'm gonna beat you with the back end of my gun.
It's a knife. It's what people say. You know.
What the hell? Is he laying that now? He's right there in front of my face.
But
let's go.
Yeah, so we talked about, you know, me and you can talk about your story, and I talked about Jared.
I'll talk about my story in the next episode.
Yeah, and then we can talk about other people too. But, yeah, I'm done with those for this one. Because I'm good, man. I'm good.
Well, we gotta make sure they're okay with us talking about that.
No, they're fine. They don't care. Yeah. The other two that we'll talk about. Fuck you! You got a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's one of the special abilities.
He's like, I got a...
Oh. It's like a copy.
Yeah, I get it. It's like, yeah.
My aim is awesome.
Halo had crap like that too.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, so we'll talk about the game for the rest of the episode. Well, why is everything so fucking colorful?
Yeah, I know.
And why is there a fucking Japanese tree here?
I don't know, because it's freaking new.
Do you see that shit?
No, I guess I do.
It's a cherry tree. Cherry blossom tree. What the fuck?
Alright, that ends this episode. I'm gonna back out and we'll...
Oh yeah, sign off. Fuck. Yeah, so, are we doing it now? Or anything else to say? Oh, yeah, don't download your shit.
Yeah, Paper Street.
We at the Hall Guys do not condone fucking downloading at all. Don't do that. Like,
get a subscription to Hulu, Netflix, Crunchyroll, or just buy your
or
shit.
do right stuff sales.
Yeah.
Shit cheap, but still, the companies still get paid at that point. Like, damn. You know, one of these days, you know, we'll pull the video off the TV and be like, look at this collection. Don't download your shit. You know, but yeah, don't download your shit. So, until next time,
Boom.
You gotta do what you want to do to be happy with you. Bye-bye.